Hey y'all, I'm Reavis. This is my workshop. Name of my channel is Reavis's Workshop. What I'm doing today, I'm trying to rebuild a 46 RE transmission. Well, I'm going to rebuild it, but I'm trying to show you how to do it. I still don't know how to edit. I've been working hard and I'm just can't figure it out. Anyway, what I have, well, what I have, I've got it all tore apart. I'm not going to be able to complete it today because I'm still missing a couple of parts. One thing came in wrong, so I'm going to start building the sub-assemblies. We're going to start with the overdrive unit, which I had these parts. Remember I told y'all about laying the parts out. I got them all laid out in line where I know how they go. So let's just get into it. Okay. First thing we're going to do, put this washer in. This thrust washer. You got the inside, you got the little race goes down. Then we'll put the overrunning clutch in. Use your little, I like to use a little trans gel to stick things together, kind of hold it temporary. Try to get it where you can see it. I don't know how well I'm gonna do with the lighting that I have. Hey, that's how it looks when it sits in there. You can turn one way and it won't turn the other. That's what I was doing. That's kind of allow it to go the way it will turn. Planetary will go in next. If you decide to build one of these, you'll need to either buy or make a tool to go in here to line up a lineup shaft. You make one out of old tail shaft off a 46 RE transmission or any of them. 44, 42, they're all the same lineup shaft. I like to put a little grease on there just so I can get my lineup shafted back out. Same thing, got another thrust washer. This race goes down and it goes flat up against the other race. I like to put a little dab of lube on these bushings. Big spring goes down, it sits flat, there's no washers or anything under it. This outer gear, I guess it's technically a drum. That's all it does is line up for the clutches. These direct clutches. Your bottom thick plate has got a recessed part right in here. I hope you can see it. That goes down. And you start stacking the clutches. This is just how I do it. I'll show you there's probably a better way. This is how I do it. It's worked for me for years. Hoping you can take this video and maybe take a book along with it and some common sense and maybe do it yourself. I'm stacking one fiber, one steel. One fiber, one steel. We'll have a total of 8 friction clutches, fiber clutches, and then seven internal, 7 steels, not counting the outside, the 2 thick ones, the pressure plate and the reaction plate. Okay. Okay, I got you set up on press best I can. I've got a tool here that it goes around and sits on top of there, but you can make something out of LPCB or anything. But I have the actual metal tool, so that's what I'm using it for. When I'm pressing that big spring y'all saw me put in, I'm just collapsing it so I can lay all these clutches in where they go and get snap ring in. Okay. Finagle these in and drop in. All I'm doing is just trying to line these up, just like putting a puzzle piece together. But the outside, they clamped it out, well, they splined it outside, the friction's splined it inside, and then that spring holds them tight. This clutch pack stays engaged in every gear except overdrive. When the overdrive piston when it pushes open, and when it pushes the overdrive clutches closed, it pushes the same thing that I'm pushing. Right now with the press, pushes that spring shut and allows it, the transmission to go into overdrive. You got a little round snap ring that goes on the inside. And then I'll have another snap ring that goes around. And that should do it. So that's the tool I was talking about. But man, you can make something. I mean, you don't have to buy that. All right, we're back over here on the bench. I'm gonna put the housing over. I don't know if you can see there's a groove. Yeah, I don't have all this stuff. But anyway, there's a groove right there. It's a snap ring groove. I don't know if you can see it. This snap ring, if you can see it in this hole, this snap ring is going to go around and grab that groove. I'm going to put this housing in there. I got a bearing down in there. It's cleaned up. You very rarely have to mess with that bearing. What I do, I just set something under. I got the sun shell on it. I just set something up so it's raised up. I should be able to just set this straight down, have enough room for this to fall down on the bearing. Lift up one time, make sure it's held in. See, I just took it off of this bearing. Okay. Something. So let's see. I don't know if you remember. If any of you watched the previous videos, I got teardown videos on here too. If this is your first time looking at my brand new channel, and I am sorry that I don't know how to do YouTube production yet. But either way, the flat snap ring goes in first. This wavy snap ring goes in second. They fit in the same groove when they get in there. One big wide groove. And stagger your openings on the snap ring so they're not in the same place. It just adds more strength. Listen to that snap. I hope y'all can hear it. All right, I hope I paused the camera. I had to get some light. Okay. When this is overdrive clutch pack, you got two thicks. It really doesn't matter which one in this one. Something. Always look at them. Sometimes there'll be a thinner one on top. I think that on the diesel where they hold more clutches, but on mine it doesn't matter. They're the exact same size. So I start with the thick plate, winds up in this. Then I go to a friction disc. Alternate frictions and seals just like on everything else. No. But you can see that there's a snap ring groove right here. This last plate I'll be just about flush with that snap ring, just about dead even. You can see where I put the snap ring in. And that's really basically all there is to it. This is a selective piece. You shouldn't have to worry too much about the measurement on it if you can. I mean, you can look that up and put a bar across here and you just measure it off the bar. Pretty easy, but like I said, most of the time, that's not where that goes anyway. There's a bearing that goes there first. Most of the time, you don't have to change it. Got ahead of myself. This bearing goes, this thrust bearing goes there. There again, the race has got a little lip that flips up. And that's going